but it is truly that grieving process. If you compare it to someone passing away, compare it to a pet passing away. You get depressed, you get sad, you can't
And it is a
function.
loss. It
It
is
is a
something
loss.
did die, right?
Your marriage
Your
died.
marriage died.
You're married.
So it is a
Yes,
loss.
yes, yes. And I think society doesn't let us process it that way.
Yeah.
People will immediately say, "Well, I got a cousin that I could send you out for."
And you're like,
You're like, no,
no.
no. And so I would hope as people are talking about divorce more, talk, whether it be gray divorce or divorce in your 20s and 30s, that as a society we get to the point where we give people time to grieve it. You know, if your spouse dies, people are going to give you a minimum of what, a year to wear black. They're going to bring you a casserole. They're going to check on you to make sure all of these things are great in your life. People don't do that with you if you get a
Yeah.
divorce. They don't.
I was just thinking when your spouse passes away and nobody's the next week saying I got a cousin that I can fix you up
Exactly.
with, right?
Exactly. They're not. They're not. They're checking on. They're if someone passes away, they're like, oh, check on Betty Sue, because you know.
Yeah.
But it's different with divorce, and people just don't see it that way. So I would hope that as a society we start to give divorcees that opportunity
Sure.
to grieve.
To grieve, just a little grace to figure out who they are now, right? I mean, um it's you spend 20, 30, 40 years doing everything with this person. Every time you come home, they're here. You go to lunch you go to church together, you go to movies together, you watch the same shows, you eat the same food. And now all of a sudden they're not, and it's not that they're gone because they died, they left the house.
Right, right.
And
So
so how do you get back to that? Like,
well, one of the things that we do, again, my sessions are non-traditional. Um,
we won't tell the big kahunas. We won't tell anybody.
the people at all. I might take it away from me. But what I like to do with people is um, challenge them to remember who they were before they were a wife, before they were a mom, before they were a grand or a husband or a dad
Right.
or a grandfather. Because men do go through divorce care as well.
Yeah.
Think back to when you were 18, 19, 20, 25. What were your hobbies? What things made you smile? What things brought you joy? Because you're still that core person. You are still that core person. So if you played an instrument, if you liked to work in the yard, if you did pottery, if you painted, if you did all of these things, those things are going to bring you joy. You want to journal, you want to fish. I have, there is a lady who went through the course several years ago. Every time I reached out to her, she's somewhere fly fishing, and I'm like, "What? What?" She's sending me. You know how people will hold up the picture of the fish on social media? Fish, and I caught this, Freda, and I'm like, okay, whatever literally floats that boat of yours, it makes you happy.
I'm here for it. I'm here for
Exactly,
it.
exactly. And so you just have to rediscover who you are, and you have to know that even though this is something that occurred in your life, and that is what it is. It is an occurrence in your life, just like your wedding was, just like your marriage was, just like having kids. These are occurrences in your life. It is not a reflection on you. It does not mean that you're not attractive, you're not funny, you're not smart, you're not, you are all those things because you are you,
Mm-hmm.
and you just have to come to center and decide that you're going to heal and decide that you're going to enjoy what is left of your life.
I
Healing is
love
a
that
choice.
phrase. It's a choice, right?
It's a
And
choice.
you have to decide that, I'm not going to just sit in this house by myself and not do anything. This is not what I want to do. I've got another 30, 40, 50 years in me. I mean, that's a long time to have a whole other chapter of your life.
Correct, correct. And whether it's get a new career, get new friends, join a travel group, whatever it is, it's very important too to have people in your life who will make sure that you don't stay in your house for too long in the dark.
Yeah.